everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Femboy Fishing. Today we're at another one of my local creeks that I like to go to, and this is actually the same creek that we went to last year around this time to do a microfishing episode, and that's exactly what we've come here to do, is microfish again. It's a little bit different this year than it was last year, because this year there's a lot of snowfall that's just recently melted. Last week we got a whole bunch of snow, and all that melting snow makes the creek super high and cold. I brought my waterproof wading boots with me. They're pretty good at keeping the water out for the most part, and also kind of keeping me a little bit warm. So we're going to be going out into the water and trying to catch some little fishes. Kind of weird to think, but last time I was here it was during the summer, and this whole area was nothing but puddles. But because of all that recent melted snowfall, you can probably see some of the snow still left on the side of the hill there. It means that this creek is super high. I'm probably not going to go too much out in the deeper area right there, because once it gets above my knees, I start to get really cold and it's not very comfortable. What I'm going to be doing is what I did last time, where I take a net and I basically flip up rocks in the current and scoop the net underneath. Usually a lot of smaller fishes hang out under some of these rocks in the current here. You can just kind of scoop it up and you can catch darters and shiners and all sorts of stuff. So we're going to try to do that here today. I know I said I wanted to start in the current, but something I forgot about was there was a little pocket up here by this tree that had a bunch of shiners in it. I don't know if you guys can see them in there. There's a few of them swimming around. I think they're common shiners, but let's see if we can get in here. Oh my goodness. I got a few of them. That hardly took any effort at all. There's a few of them that are in here. Wow, okay. Check out these little guys. I think they're common shiners, actually. They're either common shiners or dust stripe shiners, I believe. That one's got a really pretty black stripe on him. I don't like keeping them in the net for too long, so let these guys go free. Are they out of it? Yeah, I think they're out. I've had another small little one. I think it's another little dust stripe shiner. He's another little dust stripe shiner, but it's a cool little dude. All right, little dude. See you later. So I think I'm gonna see if I can concentrate around those little boulders up there. I'm gonna be like right in the middle of the heavy current, so it might be a little bit tricky to film myself up there, but I kind of have a theory that some of the bigger darters and shiners are hiding under some of those bigger boulders, so might be a little more difficult, but we're gonna try it out. I think the cold water makes them very jumpy. Woo! This is some very cold water. Nothing. Not seeing anything in there so far. I think I'm gonna try moving a little upstream to see if we can find anything more. I bet there's something under that rock. Oh, it's a crayfish. He's a cute little dude. Crayfish aren't technically fish, but I kind of don't care. He's a cute little dude. I think he's a rusty crayfish, I believe. There's many different species of crayfish around here, so it could be anything. I'm gonna let him go back under his rock. See you later, little dude. I'm kind of surprised, to be honest, that we're actually catching anything, because with how cold these water temperatures are, I'd think that even the shiners wouldn't want to be out right now, but I'm still finding crayfish and shiners and typical creek stuff. Oh! Did you guys see that? There was a big rainbow darter that just zoom right through here. It was like a 2-inch rainbow darter, which is kind of on the big size for them. Oh, there's one. I don't know if you guys can see him. He's pretty small to see him on camera. Let's see if I can get him. These guys are really hard to get when they're open in the current like that. Come on, dude. Oh, he was almost, oh, you almost got him. Come on. There's 2 of them in there. They're both 2 inches too, like they're bigger ones. Wow. All right. Hold on 1 second. So we have this one right here. I believe this one's a female, I think. Look at her. That is a beautiful little darter. These are some of the most beautiful fish you can find in the creeks. They don't have as much of their colors right now, but when they have their full colors, they are just some of the most beautiful fish ever. Some people even keep them in aquariums. We'll go ahead and let her go right there. There we go. And then we've got the larger one, which had a little more color on it. Look at him. That is a beautiful little fish. He's got that little bit of red on there. All right. See you later, dude. We are actually doing a lot better than I thought we were going to today. Because like I said, there's still snow around us right now. I was kind of thinking that all these fish wouldn't even be about, but those two darters I saw, they were just swimming in the main current. I mean, that's some of the coldest water that's in here. Crayfish. If you thought the last crayfish was small, take a look at this guy. I don't know if you guys can see him. He is tiny. Go ahead and let him go. This looks like a little pool that might have something. There's fish in there. See him? He's swimming around in there. That one. I think I got a studfish. A darter and a studfish. So I got these two little guys right here, and I believe the larger one is a studfish and the smaller one is a darter. I believe that's a little studfish. I say that because of the nose shape. I don't know 100% what it is though. I'm just guessing. I've never seen a studfish that small, but they're probably a baby. Oh, I accidentally released them. That was an interesting little fish. See up there where those trees are kind of leaning over the top? I think there might be some more fish hanging out in there. So we'll try heading up there. I don't see anything. There's a little bit more current in this pool, so there's another one just up ahead of it too. Yep, there's some fish hanging out right underneath that log. There's a lot of them actually. They're like right underneath the log, kind of sheltering under that little bar that's right there. I'm gonna see if I can catch one, but then I'm gonna see if I can get some underwater video of these guys, because I bet that looks really cool under there. There's a bunch of them under there. I'm probably going to get a big scoop full. Oh. Really, none of them. Oh, hold on. There we go. That's like the biggest shiner we've caught all day. It looks like a little dust stripe shiner. Look at him. He's pretty. He's got a lot of yellow and stuff on him too. He's got that little stripe there. I think he's a stone roller because he's got that little mouth. Oh. All right. He freed himself. That's all right. Did you see him? It's all right. I showed him to you guys. He doesn't need to spend that much time out of the water anyway. Let's try fishing here, and then we'll probably go ahead and call the episode off there. Oh, I got one. It's a rainbow darter. Oh, this one is gorgeous. This is probably the prettiest one we've caught all day. Look at this fish. He is beautiful. Wow. He's got like an orange hue that's on him. Got a little bit of red on his tail, a little bit of blue on the top. Such a beautiful little fish. I love him. All right, thanks for letting me catch you, buddy. I'll see you later. Well, I think we caught enough fish today. After that last catch and the previous catches, I'm getting pretty cold and I don't want to get frostbite on my toes, and I think Ruster's getting sick of walking through it too. He's been whining at me, so I think we'll go ahead and we'll call the episode off there. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Femboy Fishing. I'm actually pretty happy that we caught so much today, because I've been saying this all day, but when I first showed up, I was really doubtful that we were going to get anything. Surprisingly, there's a whole lot of fish and a whole lot of life that you can find out here, even in the dead middle of the winter time. I wanted to announce something that I've been promising for a long time. There is now merch. I don't know if you guys can see. That says Femboy Fishing. Femboy Fishing logo. This is the black hoodie, but they also come in white too. And you could also get like a long sleeve crew neck t-shirt. You can also get like a regular t-shirt. I'm gonna post a link down below in the description for if you want to check that out. Also, very important, I will only be selling merch until March 1st. So all orders placed until March 1st will be all that'll be sold of these Femboy Fishing shirts. Also, if you want to order outside of the US and Canada, please message me on either Twitter or Instagram, or you can email me at tanksandturtles101@gmail.com. I'll post all the links and everything in the description so you can message me if you need to. As always, be sure to leave any comments, suggestions, or say anything you might want to say. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later.